Hi everybody, David here with Cartoon Fortress. Thank you so much for stopping by the channel today. I've been pulling in some really great Arrow video additions to the collection as of late, and it's always something that I'm doing, but as of late there's been some really stellar additions. Recently we unboxed Douglas Trumbull's Silent Running, and today we are going to jump to something quite a bit different. This film came out a couple of decades after Silent Running, and this is directed by Kevin Smith, so definitely a lot different here. But yes, this is a film by Kevin Smith, and this is Mallrats. Now, this particular edition features 3 cuts of the film, so we have a runtime of 95 minutes, 122 minutes, and 85 minutes. So obviously the extended cut on this film is quite a bit longer than the theatrical cut, and then there's also a TV cut that's featured here that has dubbing to cover up the bad language, and I hear that's actually kind of a funny watch to watch the TV cut of this film. So I'll definitely be looking forward to watching that version as well, but I'm most looking forward to the extended cut, as I usually am when those types of things are featured on these releases. But we actually have a brand new restoration by Arrow Films of both the theatrical and extended cuts of the film, and I'm not sure on the TV cut what the source will be on that, if it will just be from an original TV broadcast or how they'll have sourced that. But on disc 1 we get the theatrical cut, and then on disc 2 that houses the extended and TV cut. So you'll have to go to disc 2 for those, and then there's just a ton of extra features on here and some extra goodies on the inside. So I'm excited to get this unboxed. Let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so here is our package for Mallrats from Arrow Video. Really great cover art. We'll take a look closer here in a second. I want to go ahead and pull off the outer shrink wrap so that we don't get the glare on the set, so that we can better enjoy the artwork on here. Alright, set that aside. Yeah, so we get some really cool newly commissioned artwork. I love the kind of the color palette used here. It looks very 90s and just really neat looking in my opinion. And there's just a nice clean aesthetic. There's some spot gloss on the Mallrats title, and then we get this, I really like the font that they used here, this comic book style font where they mention Kevin Smith, a film by Kevin Smith. And here is the spine. Let me get that fully in frame there for you. And then we have, of course, Silent Bob here on the spine. And then moving to the back, there is the synopsis on the film and the limited edition contents. And you can see there, so disc 1 is the theatrical cut, and then disc 2 houses both the extended and TV cuts of the film. And this is a Region A release, that's something to be aware of. Alright, and we'll go ahead and pull off the slipcover here. We'll set that aside. Alright, and then same information here. So we'll go ahead and open up. And I know we've got a couple of extra things in here. We'll go ahead and take a look at those. So first up we have this included booklet. Alright, there's the image on the back, great image on the back there. And so we have an essay, and then photos. If you follow this channel at all, you know what a big fan I am of booklets and essays and information to read up on after watching the film. Yes, dedicated to the wonderful Stan Lee. All right, then we get notes about the restoration, as always, from Arrow, and then production credits and special thanks. Again, the back of the booklet there. All right, and then, let's go ahead and actually show. So we get our Arrow video advertisement here. David Lynch's Dune has been hinted at for some time, so I'm looking forward to seeing when they make that announcement, but some cool art here actually, so that's a bonus when the advertisements included are actually kind of a nice piece of art. And then we get an advertisement here for the Arrow Video channel. And if you're into Arrow films, the Arrow Video channel actually is a really decent streaming service. I ran a trial on the channel, and there's a lot of great films on there. So if that's something that you're into, if you're a streamer, then that's something to look into for sure. All right. And last up here, we have this included, I guess we'll call it a poster. This is double-sided. So there's the front side, and then the other side here. So really fun additions here, not only with the booklet, but the poster. And we also have a couple of discs here to look at, as well as some reversible cover art. All right, so there's the disc. So this pulls over from the cover art. It's just a bit zoomed in on some of the characters here. And then on disc 2, we will get kind of the rest of the characters on the cover. But yeah, just really digging that art style. And then we do have a little broken piece of case. That's not good news. Here we have the reversible cover art. So it's a comic book. In fact, as I always do, I'm going to go ahead and switch this over. Hopefully that part that chipped off the case is not an important part of the case. I'll have to see exactly where that chipped off from. But there is the reversible art. Yeah, so it's like a comic book. So that's pretty cool. Go ahead and push this up here a little bit. All right, so the 2 discs and the booklet and the poster. So great additions here on the inside, and lots of extra features to get to. So this looks to be a really stellar release from Arrow Video. It'll be interesting to see if they do some more work with Kevin Smith, kind of what route they go with that. But anyways, this is Mallrats from Arrow Video, and yeah, this looks to be a great release. All right, everybody, thank you again so much for coming by the channel today. I do appreciate your time. If you found this video helpful or entertaining in any way, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Also, if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button, and lastly, the bell icon. That will notify you when I upload new videos in the future. And definitely let me know if this is a release that you're looking to pick up. Let me know what your favorite Arrow Video titles are. They have such a vast library and so many great releases. Like I said earlier, I've been bringing in some really great additions into the collection, and I'm looking forward to what they're going to be announcing in this coming year. And we'll definitely cover as many of those releases on this channel as possible. There's a lot of films that they release that I seem to have quite a bit of interest in, so I think that's something that you can definitely count on from the Cartoon Fortress channel. But until next time, I am your host, David, signing off with Cartoon Fortress, and I hope you have a really awesome day.